I'm over here now. Oh, you played on Switch. I see. Oh, the voice chat. Okay. Okay. That would be kind of surreal, especially after playing with mostly English speakers. I haven't played Lethal Company in a minute. It should be fun to play it on Friday. I think people are finally getting to the point where they're getting either bored of it or they're moving on because it's not like the hot new thing anymore. So it's probably going to pop up less and less. I'll still play it when I'm invited or if there's like a big update. Because, I don't know. I'm hoping, I know the developer talked about adding more, like, internal stuff. Like, variation to the internal generation for each planet. Which I think would be really cool. You hope you'll be feeling good enough to actually talk during it? I hope so, too. Hopefully you're not, still in chipmunk mode. Does any... is the game good? Should I turn it up a little bit? Turn it down? Yes, no? I don't remember what I'm doing. Fuck. Oh, missions. Repair the satellite laser links. Courtney Gears. Vid Comic Episode 3. Okay. I remember playing Switch Fortnite for a while when I was having my my living situation issues. And I played a few times with Connor on stream. That was interesting. I couldn't do it personally. I didn't like... I know there was auto, like, aim assist on console versions, but...
Shadow of the robot. For 6 days,
it was still difficult.
Quark clung to the ship like the dung of a giant green space bird. Finally, the ship arrived at its destination, a secret robotic laboratory on planet Magmos.
Why would a green bird poop out green shit?
Of disguise, Quark slipped into the laboratory completely undetected.
Somebody order a pizza?
Quark's plan was flawless, but unbeknownst to
Beautiful.
our hero, his every move was being watched.
The famous Captain Quark couldn't possibly be this stupid, could he?
Even drooling imbeciles can achieve success in certain fields, sir. Mad science, for example. Shall I have him annihilated, then?
Let him come to us. I'll have a special surprise waiting for him.
What a beautiful face. Why is there always a supervillain with a giant head? Can we talk about that? Your cheeks are less swollen. You've just been avoiding talking. Talking will make it worse. That's fair. Yeah. Oh fuck. Shit. Oh my god. Okay, I'm good. In fact, the only instance I can think of the guy with the giant head not being the villain is Jimmy Neutron. Which... it's very weird, actually. Oh, look at that. I guess Jimmy is kind of a villain. He causes terrible things to happen to his town on like a daily basis. I guess Megamind's not really a villain. I mean, he is, but, you know. Who else? Who else has a giant fucking head? I know there's a Hulk enemy with a giant head. I don't know his name. Jimmy Neutron is overall kind of a shit. Yeah, he kind of is, isn't he? He's also an asshole, if you think about it. In fact, does he ever do anything, like, good? or like kind without, you know... Does he ever do anything nice besides stop the the crises he causes?
Hold down R1 and move the left analog stick for precision aiming.
What? I thought you can remember. I don't think he ever does anything. Couldn't he like solve world hunger with his intelligence? Right? It's like a Crash Bandicoot level. Halt. I kind of blacked out during the PlayStation, or not the PlayStation, the Nintendo Direct thing. Oh, whoops. There was something about Battlefront, which that's interesting, I guess. I didn't catch if it was the old Battlefront or the new one. And I know Yosh was trying to talk about it, but I got confused. Oh, hello. This looks like a beta level. Oh, I died. Okay. Wait, where am I? Oh. Powerpuff Girls have pretty big heads. I mean, not like comically huge, like their brain is large heads. Right? Like they're pretty normal, like in the world that they live in. I guess Dib has a big head. Well, now everybody in Invader Sim has a big head. What is this guy doing? Ow. He's working real hard for that promotion, that's what he's doing. Dee Dee? Dee Dee, what, like from Dexter's Lab? I mean, but she doesn't have like the comically huge, like, I'm specifically talking about face is normal, the head above, like the forehead stretches out like a foot or two. Like their brain is swollen and engorged, like they have had a tumor their entire life. Oh, come on. Ugh. Oh, that's a generous checkpoint. Oh, I haven't been really paying attention. I hope I've collected all of the things so far. Like, even Dexter, he doesn't have a comically huge head. I guess Mandark? Mandark does, doesn't he? Right? He's got the, like, the big forehead thing? Mojo Jojo? Yeah. Well, yeah, I guess Mandark's a villain, you're right, yeah. This looks like a boss fight room, but there's no boss fight. Okay. I love playing games that were released before they were finished, but marketed as fully finished AAA titles. You could say that about most games, actually.
It's over, Nefarious.
Never! I am the greatest genius the galaxy has ever known. You're no match for the likes of me.
That's rich. I used to beat up geeks like you in high school. I'll bet your prom date came in a box that said batteries not included. Say, come to think of it, we've met before, haven't we?
Now,
Reiji Ando from Prison School? Okay, I don't know. Why are you using Prison School as an example? Also, doesn't he have, like, a huge chin?
I always
It's not like this. See this guy's head? This is what I'm talking about.
Right,
The
you
big
were
brain
that
thing.
freak with the headgear. Remember how you used to clean the chalkboard with your pants while you were still wearing them? Oh, good times.
Oh my god.
You were 3 times my size, you stupid hole!
I was always big for my age.
You were 26!
Say, how about a wedgie for old time's sake? I think it's safe to say we've seen the last of Dr. Nefarious. Time to celebrate another job well done.
But the danger was far from over. For in defeating one menace to the galaxy, Quark had created another, even more terrifying evil.
Yo mama. I am thinking of the right guy, though. That's the guy with the huge, like, weird ears and chin, yes? Would Casper count? I don't know, he's a ghost. I guess so. Do you want Casper to count? I can't argue against that. He does have a pretty big noggin.
Hey Clank, I've entered you in next week's Robo Wars cage match. Toaster weight division. We just need to drop 5 pounds and swap out one of your arms for a blowtorch.
I'll swap out one of your arms for a blowtorch. God, I haven't thought of Casper in a minute. I remember playing a PC game for Casper. And I remember being kind of like mesmerized by it. I doubt it's any good, but now I want to find it. Thank you for bringing that up. Let's go here. You're just trying to think of any examples of good guys with that head shape? Yeah, there's not really any except for like Jimmy Neutron, and arguably he's not really a good.
Jeeves, activate the cloaking device.
With pleasure, sir. Now you see us. Now you. Oh, crud.
Cut! That's it! You've disgraced my set for the last time, kid. Take up basket weaving. You're fired!
Why basket
Give
weaving?
me the monkey.
I'll see you at the trailer, Clank.
Agent Clank, meet your new sidekick. All right, forget the chase scene and go right to the grand finale. You did read the script I sent you. First, you narrowly survive a series of death-defying stunts, yada yada. You defeat the Terror of Talos, yada yada yada. Finally, you rescue the Baroness, played by the lovely Miss Courtney Gears.
Okay.
And action!
Thank you, George Lucas.
All right, this is the part where you take out the henchman, then chase Maximilian out of the bar. Try to make it look real, all right? Action!
What? Why do I have a banana gun? So real.
Stuff, kid. Now get to Maximilian's office before he can make his escape.
Oh, Maximilian. God, that's the most generic bad guy name I've ever heard. Speaking of bad guy genericisms, I just like created a new term. Maximilian. That's like every like I don't know, 2 out of 5 James Bond villains is named Maximilian. That or they have a British accent. Or both. Okay, I've never seen James Bond, I don't know.
Okay, Clank is hot on his tail. Maximilian tries to shake him off in rush hour traffic. All right, I love a good chase scene.
Yep, this is a good chase scene right here. It's what I think of when I think of a chase scene. Shit. Oh, we can gamble! Yo. Ow! Fuck! Don't you love when you're at the casino? The fucking roulette machine explodes and kills you?
And action!
Isn't that so much fun?
Oh, you got the
Do you think people would still,
to Maximilian's office
like, get
before
addicted
he
to...
can make his
Actually,
escape.
never mind. I think people would be more addicted to gambling if there was a chance you could die. Like, baked in. Yeah. It'd be like roulette. Or Russian roulette. But
Okay, Clank is hot on his tail. Max Million
more
tries to keep
accessible.
him off in rush hour traffic. All right, I love a good chase scene.
Alright, oh, come on. Oh.
All right, you're doing great, kid. Now, avoid the lasers and meet up with the monkey in the casino parking lot.
For like the 5 people who want to know what's going on and don't. Oh, look at the monkey. Evil robot tried to make robots kill all non-robot thing in Galaxy, and we're trying to stop them. That's pretty much the plot. There you go. The rest of it, I don't know how to explain. Are you coming up here, dude? Or are you just gonna stay down there? I think he's staying down there. Oh, hey. Spoiler alert? I just told you, like, the basic plot for the beginning of the game. How's that a spoiler? There's no effort made to make a joke there. You just said spoiler alert. Good effort. Actually, wait, no, not good effort. Bad effort. Were you... Oh. Where the fuck is my monkey?
Think fast. How would Agent Clank get across?
Oh. Maybe I have to help the monkey up. That would make sense. Oh, is he on that platform? No, he's not. Oh boy. No, just could you get up there?
Show me some emotion.
Oh my god. Yume, why are you so ratchet? Just how I was born. It's just the way I grew up, I guess. Hi, Hoodspire. Long time no see, how you doing?
Actually, I'm Clank. Actually, I got the Clank.
Ugh. You. Welcome to the stream. The Clank sounds like a really, like, disgusting disease that a biological life form gets from having intercourse with a robot. If you have sex with an android, you get the Clank. Humbug? It's not even Christmas. Hi, Ghost Hat, welcome. You didn't remember which was which, so you took a 50-50. I see. It failed. Can I beat up the monkey? Oh, I can beat up the monkey. I can spank the monkey. Chat, look. Humbug? Yeah, the bah humbug. That's what Ebenezer Scrooge says. Why did you say humbug if you don't even know that? Spank them. Hey, not everything fails. Sometimes. No, I don't have a clever comeback or anything. All right, bye, monkey friend.
I love it. Okay, this is it, people. The grand finale. Giant Clank
Spanking the
versus
monkey on stream.
Terror
That's
of
right.
Talos. Don't screw this up, kid. Action.
No, it was a success. Forgetting what we were talking about was a success. I didn't want to remember. Where... Excuse me, where are you? Oh. I like that I'm in a Kaijo movie. You thought I was saying it's an actual Christmas saying. No. No, I wasn't. Ah, yes, giant ninjas, of course. That was my favorite Godzilla film, actually. Godzilla and the Attack of the Giant fucking Ninjas. the army genetically created giant ninjas to try to defeat Godzilla, but it actually backfired. But then Godzilla saved the world from the giant ninjas. And they're like, wow, you're pretty cool, Godzilla. And then he roared. Giant ninjagos. Yeah. There's a ninjagos. Why is there like a 6 in the bottom right? How many of these robot ninjas do I have? Had I actually not killed any? Oh. Wild that they got the title through the conceptual stages. I know. I mean, look. They'll make a Godzilla movie about anything nowadays. Have you seen some of the anime ones? Like, no joke, actually. Some of the animated Godzilla films are whack. Not bad, just fucking wild. In fact, they're actually quite good, but... Ow. Where are the fucking ninjas? You're not new here. Hi, welcome. If I just keep shooting this, I'll kill the ninja. Oh, I see they're stuck. Good job. Yeah, you BRB, see what happens. Oh, there he is. Not. Okay, where... Oh my god. Hello? I don't know, man. You know, actually, I take that back. That wasn't even like a 50-50. Clank is obviously the name of a robot. Actually, wait, you know what, Ratchet? No, you know what? That's fair. Never mind, I'm wrong. You could... I could see how you could say Ratchet is a robot name. Yeah. I mean, like, you know, like Ratchet, you know, you ratchet metal. So, like... Fix some what now? Ah, yeah! Frame rate!
Oh, wow. You.
Where did the guy go? Oh my god. Ratchet's the mechanic. That's right. See, that would be my logic, but I could still see how you could, like, not. You're glad I came back on that thing from 20 minutes ago. You're welcome. Oh, come on, I killed him! That was... Look, I can do what I want, it's my stream. I can bring back up any subject I wish.
Hi there, Fuzzball.
Hey there, Fuzzball. You're in a sassy mood today, aren't you? I fixed it? Yeah, I fixed it a while ago. It's been a couple months, actually. Any subject? Yeah, anything I want. It's my stream. You know, I might even talk about...
There is no cock like horse cock. Send your asshole in
the game audio is way too loud. Hang on. Turn that down a bit. But yeah, I fixed the streamer bot stuff, I think, about a month ago now. You saw that one coming? Of course you did. You know what else was coming? If I'm being honest, I need to put new sound effects on my soundboard. Most of them I don't use. You glad someone is still talking about... What, a horsecock? Yeah, of course. John Cena. I don't think I've ever brought up John Cena on my stream, but... Yeah, sure. You. Me? What about me? You may? You me. Look, I'm a giant robot. I like that I'm shooting that guy point blank in the face with like a rapid fire rocket. Come on. I'm trying to look away from the enemies because it actually makes the game run faster, as far as I can tell. Which I hate doing that, but I don't know. Console games, I guess. Lol. Will you fucking go away, you stupid ninja? How do you think John Cena feels about ninjas?
That's it, Max. Lay into him.
Never considered that. Oh my god, please. Both can't be seen. Wait, what? Since when can you not see John Cena? God, I'm already, like, dead. It's great.
That's it, Clank. Kick some.
Oh, I can strafe. Oh, I didn't know I could strafe. Oh, well, that's on me. I just assumed it wouldn't work in the robot mode, even though it works in the rest of the game. Got it.
Put it in the can and it's a wrap. Take 5, people.
You're halfway between thinking I'm joking and not. I don't know anything about John Cena. I just know the only thing I know about John Cena is the meme.
All in a day's work.
Cut! Printed! That's a wrap!
Look, it's Alien George Lucas, guys.
Box office raritanium, Clank. Even the critics are
What's the meme? The meme is just, it's John Cena, and then you go, bah, bah, bah.
Rescued by a big hunk of titanium alloy like yourself.
Perhaps now you will tell me what Dr. Nefarious is planning.
I have a better idea. Why don't you ask him yourself?
What is it?
I have a present for you, Snooky Wookums.
Snooky Wookums?
I told you to stop calling me that! Just bring me Agent Clank!
Of course, darling.
Where am I? Is someone there? I seem to...
Agent Clank, it is an honor to finally make your acquaintance. I have been following your exploits ever since your first
Hang on, how do you...
mission, when you defeated the mind-stealing snot beasts from Dimension X.
I believe there has been a misunderstanding. Secret Agent Clank is merely a fictional character I play on the horror video.
Squishy
Oh, Lance, I can't. It's not right.
Oh, Lance.
Uncle's son.
Wait, what? Cousin's uncle's son. Okay, cousin, up to uncle, down to son.
You choose to bow and scrape before the squishies. Where is your pride in who you are?
Isn't that fine? I don't understand.
Forms have as much right to inhabit this galaxy as we do. I see no reason to exclude
And
them.
I will give you a reason. Join me, and together we will rule an entire galaxy of robots. Or refuse, remain a traitor to your own kind, and follow your beloved squishies into the black hole of oblivion!
God, I love his voice. John Cena's catchphrase is, "You can't see me." I did not know that.
Back by now. What could be taking him so long?
He's a big man. Why, how would we not see him? He's a huge boy. He's a large lad. I think he needs to get his head out of his ass. His family tree looking like a loop-de-loop. Yeah. I would have said like a Fruit Loop, but I like that. Loop-de-loop's good. Now we must rescue our robot friend. Something about me saying John Cena needs to get his head out of his ass really got to you? Am I wrong? I don't know. Like, you ain't invisible, fool. I see you. You're a huge man. Grow up. Why is it telling me to do that now? This is... Okay, look. If I did that right when it told me, I'm gonna pretend I just heard that. Double tap R1 to blast with the charge boots. Here I go! Oh, concussion. Oh, concussion. Yeah, great advice. Thank you, game. Sir, you are a corporeal being. Could you please shut the fuck up? Welcome back, Happy. Mr. Cena, we have many complaints from folks in the audience that you are, in fact, they can see you, and they would like you to stop insisting they cannot. I kind of, actually, you can't see me kind of sounds like Batman. So now I think John Cena is Batman. Hang on. Why would Batman go, you can't see me? He's like he's playing with like a toddler. You can't see me.
I can see you right there, Bats.
No, you can't, Joker. I'm invisible, Joker. I'm wearing my invisibility cloak. John Cena gave it to me.
I hope Batman and John Cena would be friends. Oh my god. Oh my god! Oh. I'm bad at the video game. How many eyes does this guy have? Was it 5? 4. Okay. I think they double the amount of... They for every, like, stage they grow, they get an extra eye. It's weird. Yeah, see, 3... The younger ones have 1, and then there's bigger ones that have 2. Can you imagine if, like, every 10 years you grew another eye? But that would make getting older really mean something. Or, like, you grew, like, another limb, you know? What the fuck? Who's shooting me? Oh. Be kind of cool, actually. Being the oldest person in the world would really be something to brag about, then. You'd have, like, 100... You'd have, like... 12 eyeballs. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Get them, my pretties. Go! Go!
Wait, don't come back to me. You're supposed to go kill them. Why are you back over here? You dancing about with your head full of eye. Oh yeah, the demo man would be so happy. He would get his eye back. Aww. Or do you think he... Would he lose an eye every year? There'd be like multiple monoculi. Fucking Marasmus. It'd be hell trying to get glasses? Oh, come on. Okay, like, I get the joke, but, like, if that was a thing, if we grew eyes every 10 years, surely we would have solved the glasses issue, right? Like, actually, would having more eyes make your vision better or worse? Huh. I missed the demo, man.
Oh, come on. Yeah.
Shit. Fuck. Cock. Oh, no. Now I want to play TF2. Actually, wasn't there an update to the TF2 engine recently? I haven't played it since that happened, but I think there was. There was some sort of update to it. I don't really know what it entailed. I do know that when it crashes now, it doesn't say Half-Life 2.exe anymore, which is really weird. Yeah, I don't know. Hi, Appleman. Welcome to the stream. If mods say something, listen to mod. That is all I have to say. God, there's 4 stages? Oh, come on. Okay. Yeah, I forgot it got easier when I died. We can't be like jokes and laughs all 24/7, you know? That's an excellent point. That's exactly what I was thinking. Just because you don't copy a copy pasta doesn't make it not a copy pasta. I will say, if it's like a specific, like if on the off chance somebody creates a copy pasta related to the Yumesuki stream, you are free to do that. I will say that. You know, like Yosh has the whole, this is our father, big wolf, nya nya boy energy, whatever. I don't know, whatever the fuck they say when they get rated. If something like that were to occur, I wouldn't be upset about that. God! Oh, never mind, we're good. I thought I had to redo all of that. Okay. What gun have I used the most? But as much as I love this plasma whip, I really haven't been using it very often, have I? No cock like horse cock would be the closest thing. Yeah. Ah, 49! I can't wait till I hit 69 health. That's gonna be a really exciting day for Ratchet and clanking. I remember I used to spend... You didn't expect it to catch on that much? What do you mean? I don't know, I played the song one day. And then we all... I don't know. I got the song stuck in my head. I played it on stream a few times, and now it's just a thing. And now everybody gets it stuck in their head. I kind of feel bad that people are associating the song with me, because I didn't make the song. Anyway, what was this? Oh, I used to spend hours on this trying to get the jackpot. Just to, like, instead of playing the game and grinding out money, I would just sit here and smack these. Like, while doing my homework or something. Well, you know, pretending to do my homework. Oh. Horsecock is still stuck in you. Hmm. I'm glad to hear that, Hoodspar. I feel kind of bad when, like, some people I haven't talked to in a while, like, actual friends, will, like, they'll see that I stream now. And, like, they'll join, and they'll join for a few streams, maybe for, like, a whole week. Or something, you know, just for a while. And they'll, like, try to... I don't know, maybe, like, trying to have, like, a normal conversation with me. But, like, while I'm streaming, and obviously I'm not going to do that, because I'm streaming. But they don't, like, make an attempt to reach out outside of stream, so I don't know. I feel bad about it, even though I probably don't need to. I don't even know why I feel bad. I guess it's just my attitude is different than they're expecting. I don't know how to play poker. Hey chat, does anybody here know how to play poker? Who's that emo? Don't cry! Why are you crying? No? Somebody's gotta know. Sounds a little odd. Do you want me to reach out? That's not what I meant. That's not what I meant, but thank you. If you want to do something, tell me. Yeah, I don't care. No, I meant specifically... I meant, like, people I knew, like, in the past. Like, in the before I started streaming regularly, you know? Like, from 3+ years ago. Specifically is what I mean. You know how to play poker. You know how to play Texas Hold'em. That sounds odd, but you get it. Oh, God. Sometimes you don't want to bug friends if they're busy. I guess. It's not even like they don't want to bug me. It's like they message, like they join my stream. And they're like, do you remember me? Hi, I haven't talked to you in forever. And I'm like, I do remember you. And then they like try to like catch up with me while I'm streaming. You know, like, how you doing? How's the missus? I don't have a missus. Well, you know what I mean. You get the picture, I think. And it's like I'm like doing a thing. I'm like putting on a shitty like public access television show. Can you let me? It may not be good, but it's important to me. Anyway, if at least one person here knows poker, that's good. I've been wanting to play Poker Night at the Inventory, so I can get the TF2 items. So I'll do that on stream someday soon. And then chat's gonna have to help me understand poker, because I don't know how to play poker. Anyway, hopefully that wasn't offensive to anyone. I don't know. I'm always worried I'm saying the wrong thing. I guess that's just what being anxious is. Ew. Is that like piss water? Is this studio built on a reservoir of piss? But as for like homies or people I've streamed with or acquaintances, you know, people I like know, not just like viewers, but you know, people I've, you know, I know you. If you want to do a thing, just ask me. I don't know. I like doing things. And if I'm free, I will say yes usually. You know Ultimate Texas Hold'em? I don't know what that is. I don't know any card games. I know who said Goldfish? Go Fish, yeah, Cappy. I know Go Fish. That's it. You stop shooting me. I don't know. I also get worried that I call people friends too easily. This is not directed at general chat members, obviously, but just, you know, something I do. I think I'm too willing to do that, maybe? I don't really understand when friendship starts. And that, I guess that's a me. That's an ish me. Weds. That's right. Like, in my brain, if I hang out with somebody and we get along, we're friends. And it's, you know, like a mutual hanging out and not like I was coerced into it or something. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. In the modern era, friendship is a scary thing. I'm out of grenades. It's not a grenade. I'm like one hit from death. You don't understand either. You struggle to figure out when to call someone your friend. Yeah. Like, there's people who I know, like, it's easy for me to do that with, like, people I've known for years and I still talk to. But, like, people I don't talk to, like, super often, I still consider friends. Even though we don't, like, oh, I went this, wait, it put me all the way back here? I don't know. Like, I don't know, like Chaco or Chutzpah or, you know, people I don't talk to a lot, but I see sometimes. I would say are like homies, or like acquaintances at least. Lack, obviously. But Lack, I mean, Lack does stuff with me on stream. She's always doing stuff, so. But those are the, you know, those are the easy ones. But like people I've only interacted with a few times, you know, like Chaco or, I don't know, I'm like, I think they're my friends, like the examples I just give, but I don't know. I get worried. And I hate using names as examples, because that's not a thing I should do online, but... you know, I shouldn't name names. It's not good. But, a timer starts above everyone's heads showing friendships. Yeah. I don't know. I guess, I don't know if it's a time thing, if it's a you click thing, if you both have to say we are friends now. So there's probably people I think I'm friends with, and I'm not. And I'm okay with that. You feel me? Yeah, it's just... it's a confusing thing. I'm sure a lot of anxious neurodivergent folk understand it, but... consensual friendship. I mean, because, like, non-consensual friendship is, like... yeah, I don't know, it could go anywhere from, like... being parasocial to stalking. So... I don't know, you know? And not just like the normal, like, I watch this guy on the news, he's my news broadcaster parasocial, like the, oh, they're my best friend parasocial, like the dangerous kind. Ah, Jimmy Fucknuts from the 7 o'clock news, he's my best buddy. Have you ever talked to him? I shook his hand once at a gas station because... you know, he dropped his keys and I picked them up for him. But I think he wants to have my children. I went too extreme with my example, but I think you get the idea. You need someone to say it a bunch and you still worry. Yeah, I feel that. It's hard in streaming too. Or just any kind of... any sort of social... career. Like, it doesn't have to be streaming, it could be, I don't know, even like, I imagine for like sales, if you work in any kind of sales, it's probably hard, because you don't know if somebody's just trying to be your friend to make a connection. I don't know. You know, social jobs, I'm not, my brain is failing me right now, but... yeah. Boop, boop, boop. This just feels like a, like if each one of these gives me about 70 when I win, but it only costs 10. So it just seems like a guaranteed way to get money, because by the time I don't win money, they blow up. 220, Jesus. I wish real slot machines were like this. Actually, wait, no, I don't. I don't want them to explode and kill me. Anyway. Speaking of slot machines. I think one of my favorite things they added in Borderlands 2, and this is going to be really dumb to a lot of people, was actually the slot machine stuff in Moxie's on Sanctuary. I had way too much fun with that. I really enjoyed that, actually. It was one of my favorite parts, was just doing that. Well, no way! Really? Wow. Oh, incredible. I never thought a sniper rifle would be good for sniping. Stop. Stop. Stop! I'm using the scope. Why do you keep telling me? Look, I did it. Are you proud of me, AI waifu? Oh my god. You burn so much money on those slot machines. Yeah, same. But it's worth it. Oh my god, no, what do you mean? I pressed the button. The swingy, the hook button. Aw, oh, fuck you. Oh man. I guess I shouldn't have a weapon with a jump attack equipped. There's also the weapons you get from just tipping Moxie, which are pretty good. Yeah, the slot machines were just fun. What I would normally do, I would like buy the stuff I knew I needed, like ammo, maybe like a new shield if I felt like it was taking too much damage. I don't know, a skin if I really wanted. And then I would, any money I had left over, I would just go, just burn it on the slot machine, like you said. And that was like something I looked forward to at the end of like a session of doing like 4 or 5 missions in Borderlands, you know? Why is this here? Kind of weird. I should play Borderlands on stream. I've been looking for an excuse to check out... There's mods for both... For, Borderlands 1 and 2. I don't know if I'd necessarily do the mods, but I've been looking for an excuse to do more Borderlands. I was playing through Borderlands 3 with Kat, but we only have one computer now, so kind of hard to do that. So my excuse is gone. And the first Borderlands is a really solid game. I mean, if you have to play just one, I would suggest probably 2 or 3, depending on if you care about story or not. But the first one's a solid game if you can afford to get all of them, because the DLC for every DLC for that game is excellent, actually, except for maybe the Robo Revolution. Hi, Bacon Lamb. Welcome to the stream. The only downside to Borderlands 1 is there's, like, multiple claptraps. Fuck it off! Why? Why is it... The world is a shitty place sometimes. I agree with that statement, and I'm sorry that something happened to make you say that. But yes. But also remember, sometimes it's not. You played through 2 a bunch. Tried a couple times to play through 3, but you lose steam partway through. I really love 3, actually. I know a lot of people don't. It's got a lot of bad parts, but I think, in general, like, the gameplay is an improvement. The classes are kind of alright. And there's no, like, extra classes. Like, 2 has Krieg and Gage, which are, like, some of the best DLC ever made for, like, a game like that. That's true. Yeah, I mean, there's always gonna be shitty stuff. Just try to remember the not shitty stuff. That's easier said than done, though, isn't it? I was looking at I did an unfortunate... I had an unfortunate moment last night. I was about to go to bed, and I looked on to TV tropes. And I'm sure everybody knows how that goes. I ended up on a comic, eventually, like a webcomic. It was just some guy, like, standing near a tree, and the dude was, like, telling him how pointless life is and the universe is meaningless, and the guy's like, yeah, you're right, it sucks. And then he starts climbing a tree, and he's like, why are you doing that? And he's like, it's an adventure! The future is now! And I was like, yeah. You can think both things. Anyway. Today you learned that wondering whether all of your friends and classmates are alive is not fun. No, it's not. Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of... I mean, there's definitely people that were the same age as me, graduated the same year as me, and are dead already. And not from, like, you know, freak accidents. Or, like, they just had really bad health, or maybe they're like a couple... I don't know. Just people that are dead already. Some of them are done from freak accidents, but... That's a complete subject change, but it is weird. It's weird when people you don't think about, like, continue to exist. But I'm gonna, you know, it is a weird thing. When they're still your classmates. Oh, yeah, we had, I remember this is a bit of a bummer. There was someone who, she had an aneurysm, I believe, when I was, in my, I think our senior year, that happened. It was very sad. And a lot of people don't have that happen. You know, you don't have somebody that you go to school with die while you're in school, but it does suck when it happens. And I mean, obviously, it sucks more for, you know, the people whose family, you know, it sucks more for their family than it does for you. But you remember that? Yeah. I do want to talk about Borderlands more, but I'll do. I mean, that's I can do that at any point. Someone has died. We will not tell you who. What? What? What the fuck? Is that actually like what they said? Oh, that guy was stuck in the floor. Oh man. That's a terrible announcement. What the fuck? That's like something you would like hear on a Squid Game like show. Or like the Hunger Game. Like that's something from like a fucking movie that you do to create drama. Not in those words. Well, still, you don't... I don't know. What's the point of hiding? You're just gonna make people curious and it's gonna kind of ruin it.
Guess who died? Ooh. Secret.
You know, of one past elementary school mate had a wee little accident. In hindsight, that person made you do hateful things. Oh. Well, I mean, that sounds like a different situation. But, am I invincible when I do this? Oh, I am. Aren't you the every 15 minutes program? I don't know what that is. They told you not to talk about who it was. That's a really poor way to handle an incident like that. Like, I'm not a teacher, but... I don't know. That sounds like something that would happen in the 50s. Like, I don't know, like somebody would give birth during, like, the school pep rally. And then they'd be like, oh, that didn't happen. At that point, why even talk about it? Yeah. Why even bring it up if you're not gonna tell? I don't know. That everybody's gonna know who died. They just gotta check the fucking news. That's really stupid. Oh, I want to point out something really weird and dumb, by the way. You see how it's snowing? It was raining a second ago. There's a button here. Just really dumb. Why is this here? Wait, I don't... Did that girl have an aneurysm in class? I don't remember.
Clank, where have you been?
Oh,
I thought something happened to you.
I was having my sprockets lubed.
You picked a fine time for a tune-up. Where's Courtney Gears?
Miss Gears has left the planet.
What?
What?
What about Nefarious? Did she tell you where he is?
Dr. Nefarious is aboard a star cruiser called the Leviathan.
Okay. Nice job, Clank. So, I'll just call Sasha and have her track down that star cruiser.
Evil Clank.
15 Minutes is a program designed for teenagers to warn against drunk/distracted driving. Oh, I do remember that. Okay. I think I've seen that, actually. There's a girl in your most recent class That got killed by her boyfriend a few weeks into the semester? You didn't really know her, that's... Wait, the class you're teaching, Kat? Or do you mean, like, from when you were in school? Jesus Christ. The announcement just led to you and other people thinking specific people they cared for died because of rumor mill. Yeah, no. That's a terrible way to handle that. I know there's not much to do about it, because it's already, the situation's over, but... If look, I know I'm just some weird, unemployed, like... Well, I guess I'm self-employed. Cat girl video game playing person, but that is not how you handle stuff like, I don't know. This... What? That's how people end up like me. That'll convince people. Send them that clip. That'll convince them. They'll be like, ah, it's just some fucking streamer. Anyway, my point is that's not right. I'm sorry. No, when you went back for that one semester. Oh, okay. I thought you meant for I thought you meant in your, like, class that you were teaching. I was like, why didn't you tell me about that?
Boing. I'm gonna boing.
Wow. I don't even... Damn. What the fuck do I do here? It's an experience to be processing the fact someone is dead and then see them walk past you. Yeah. No, I mean, I've had that happen. I had, Somebody had lied to me about a family member of mine being dead, and I thought they were dead for years. You know, I received a text message that they were dead. This was when I didn't live here in New Mexico anymore. And, so I thought they were dead for the whole time, you know, for a while I was gone. And then I come back, and it's not somebody, I'm not particularly attached to them. I don't know how to explain it without, I don't want to say who, but it's just a weird feeling. I think they're dead, I come back, I find out, no, they're fine. They were in the hospital, but yeah, they're fine. So I kind of get the feeling it's a different situation, but... I get what you're getting at. I really like this level, by the way. Complete subject change. Every screenshot I've seen of Outer Wilds makes me think of these kind of levels in this game. I know that doesn't really make any sense, but just the way it looks, like visually, I guess, or like stylistically, makes me think of these like planet-wide levels. Okay, but while I do think it's an interesting topic, and I think that is very fucked up. I don't want to dwell on it for too long, because, you know, I mean, I'm sure that's pretty self-explanatory. I'm sorry you went through that. The best way, probably, to get over it is to not think about it. Hopefully it was not someone you knew. I imagine by now you know who it was, and if not, you'll probably know soon, but... Yeah, that is a grand scale failing of the educational system. The flowers in this level are cute. Yes. I like this planet a lot, actually. I think of this aesthetic often. Eat your heart out, Mario Galaxy. Look at Ratchet and Clank here. Look at this. I'm going on. Look. Come on. What? What did I get hit by? Oh. But yeah, God. Reminds you of Spore? I can kind of see that. The game I should play, probably. At some point. I almost bought it, actually. It was on sale. I almost bought it the other day, but I ended up getting, Gloomwood instead. Which I need to play more of. I really like that game. They stopped fixing when it breaks. Wait, what do you mean? Oh, the yes, sorry. I already forgot what I had said. I'm very smart. Oh, Spore? Oh. Yeah, Spore doesn't... I don't think Spore has gotten updates in many years. There's definitely, probably community updates. You have Spore? Oh, well, I guess I'll play Spore soon then. If Cat has it, I can just library share it. Who's barking? Ah! What was I saying? It no longer works on your computer. That could be a lot of reasons. I'm not gonna, you know, help you troubleshoot, but it could be the final update they made broke it for your computer. It could be you updated your operating system and that broke it. You know, Windows updates will break video games that are older, especially if the video games have stopped updating. I mean, that's why I have so much trouble getting a lot of stuff I run on Mystery Meat stuff to run, like the Lego games. I'm still working on getting some of those to work so I can do another Lego game segment. Because, you know, games are very fragile, I guess, and Windows doesn't really care to... I don't know, people get your money and then they don't care anymore about making the product work. That's why Abandonware even exists, I guess, but... kind of funny. I managed to bring it back around to Abandonware after we brought up Mother 3 earlier this stream. I do think about that a lot, though. I don't know, it'd be like if you bought a car. Actually, you know what? This is very... It's like when you get a car, you know, and you're, like, fixing up your car and you love your car, and it's actually, like, a good car. Like, you got a Honda... You got, like, a Honda Elantra 2001. Or, like, a... Let's say, like, a 95 Elantra. Okay? And you love that car. It's good. Great gas mileage. But they stopped making, like, parts for it. You know, they don't do that anymore. And it's, you know, you can't afford to get a new car, but you always need to replace, like, the specific part. I don't know, something for the transmission. But they don't make that anymore. So you gotta keep buying it from, like, second-hand dealers. You know, people who refurbish parts, and then it just gets progressively more expensive. And more expensive. And, you know, obviously nobody cares. They want you to buy a new car. And you're like, well, but my car's fine. Other than the fact you won't help me fix my car. I don't know. Like, planned obsolescence, it's a whole... That, but video games. Car thing, but video games. Like, Octopus Sentience? What? I don't understand. What am I doing? Oh, I'm trying to get over there. Okay. Senescence? Oh, I thought it was just a typo. My bad. I don't know what that is. You'd have to explain it. I don't know. I think about that a lot. I think about Abandonware and games as a service as a concept, and I don't like it. Even Steam, I don't really like Steam. Octopi just die at like 4 for no good reason. I guess that's kind of... That's a similar... Yeah. I guess if somebody manufactured Occupy, if you're religiously inclined and you believe that Octopi were manufactured, then yeah, I could say that's a similar... Yeah, I could see that. Oh, I moved on, finally. I don't know. Disc blade gun, I remember liking that. It's like the glove in the second one, but probably not as good, actually. I don't know. I did a whole ramble on games as a service being like a essentially fraud, but there's a better somebody much more eloquent than me made a video about it on the internet already, so I don't need to. I don't need to ramble about it. Evolution only cares about getting to the next generation. Yeah, but it's a little. I get what you're saying. It is similar. It's just not quite exactly the same as what I'm saying, because there's not like malicious intent behind it. They're not doing it. Evolution is not some corporate entity doing it for profit, if that makes sense. Which is sort of what I'm getting at. But you're right. You're right. It is the same kind of idea. Whoa! 4-year-old octopi already have kids. Does that mean... What do you think that means for the octolings in Splatoon? Huh. I don't outcompete their young. I don't know. I have no basis for speculation on anything about evolution. If you want somebody who would actually be a really good, I mean, you already know them, you specifically, Bacon Lamb. But if anybody's interested in this and would like to hear somebody go talk to somebody who could talk about that, Bio Dragon Soul or Bio Bugs, I think, is their new name. They'd be an excellent person to talk to about that. I don't know how frequently Bio streams, but they're quite knowledgeable about evolution and such. Very smart. Actually, I haven't heard from Bio in a while. Hope they're doing okay. But anyway, I want to get back to rambling about Borderlands, because, I don't know. I like an excuse to talk about Borderlands. The third game is okay. I like the mechanical changes. I like that they made some changes to, like, the way guns work that I enjoy. Like, all of the actual, you know, game feel, like the gameplay loop stuff is good. All of those changes were good. Some people don't like the story. I don't think it's that bad. I don't really care. The second one had a good story. The third one's just kind of mediocre. And I don't think it ruins the second one, so I don't understand why people hate it. I mean, I understand why, but I don't think it's a big enough deal to hate it just because of the story and what it does to some characters. I mean, really, the only good thing about Borderlands 2's story was the villain. I know a lot of people probably don't agree with that, but Handsome Jack's the only interesting thing about that story. He's a good villain. I agree with that. That's about it. The rest of it's just, you know, 2000s kind of like putty meme humor. And 3 is pretty much the same. I look forward to 4. I'm anxious, but I look forward to 4. After seeing them do Risk of Rain pretty alright... Actually, no, they did it dirty, because they did the mobile game, so... I don't know. I have mixed feelings about Gearbox. You need to get Tiny Tina's. I like the Tiny Tina game. I haven't finished it. The people I was playing through it with, I would, you know, I'd be like, do you want to play? And they'd be like, yeah. And the other person would be like, no, I can't. And they'd be like, well, we can't play without them.
It's all right, Skid.
Just kind of went back and forth.
Yes. I mean, no. That blows, man. I would have been here sooner, but I encountered some heavy-duty resistance.
Enemy troops?
Well, not exactly. The drive through a Galaxy Burger was wicked slow, and...
Anyway, looks like that last moon is surrounded by an
I want a burger.
Omega-class disintegration field. Whatever's going on out there, it can't be good.
Got a burger, sounds
If I had
good.
the right tools, I could hack into that generator and shut the field down.
Hey, lucky for you dudes, I brought this. Stand back, bro. I'm like a trained professional and stuff. Don't try this at home.
I won't.
Oh, man, it's busted.
It's a crowbar.
Oh, wait, never mind.
Incoming call from the Galactic Rangers.
Oh my god. I'm trying to have a conversation here. Could you... Oh. This sounds like a robot, Morty.
Whoa! I guess I'll be canceling that hoverboard trip to Blackwater City.
The Rangers need our help. Let's go.
I'll, like, catch up with you guys. I think this lock is gonna take a while.
Okay, give us a call if anything comes up.
Anyway, Tiny Tina Wonderlands was fun, what I played of it. I want to finish it before I give, like, a proper opinion, but I like it so far. 3 felt weirdly bleak. 2 at least tried to stay fun. 3 did try to be very serious. It tried to be serious and edgy towards the end. And, I don't know, that was probably a positive, honestly. I mean, the general public, that game did very well. It did very, very well. It sold well. The DLC did well. So, I think, is in terms of, like, the lowest common denominator, which is, you know, like, that's what you judge like Skyrim by, right? But it did well. I don't think it was the right choice. I kind of just laughed at the villains. I thought they were kind of goofy. Kind of silly goofy. I didn't find it. Like, even the parts that were supposed to be serious just kind of felt goofy. The ending, the final, like, boss fight stuff, I did like that. I enjoyed that a little bit more than I thought I would. You've been wanting to work on a space game, you have to learn to program. Okay, space game is a very broad term, but you don't really... You don't need as much programming knowledge as you would think to make a game nowadays. I mean, even Unreal Engine has, like, a visual, like, flow chart that you can use to program. You know, you don't need as much. You need pretty basic programming knowledge to get by. If you want to, like, do your own thing. It'll take a while, whether or not you know what you're doing. It's still going to take a while either way. It might take longer if you don't know. Oh, really? Yeah, I mean, even back in the day, stuff like Game Maker. Unity has the same thing, but like Game Maker back in the day, I think they were one of the earliest engines to do that kind of, like, flowchart thing. They had pre-programmed, like, you know, sets of logic and script, and you could put, you know, simple phrases in, and they would do the actual, like, programming for you. It's limited, sure, but depending on what you want to make, it might be more easy than you think. And there's also Google. There's people out, you know, I hate saying this as somebody who programs, but 60% of what most programmers do nowadays is Google how to make thing work. How to make this happen in C#, and then they copy and paste the code. And that's what a lot of people do, especially, like, in school, you know. And I've said this before, if you do that, that's cool to do that. If you do that, make sure you type it out yourself. Don't copy-paste it. Typing it out yourself makes it more likely you'll remember it and understand it. It's more work, but, you know, maybe you'll actually retain some of it. That's just my advice. That's actually how I learned a lot of programming. Just typing out examples and then remembering that shit and then understanding it through remembering it. The actual programming classes I took didn't really help me very much. This is another mission that is just a multiplayer map as a mission. I mean, yeah, if you just want to do open world, shoot stuff, talk to people, space game, it's probably easier than you think. Most of the work comes from the assets. If you don't want to pay somebody to make assets for you, if you don't want to buy pre-made assets, because that's kind of, I mean, you can buy pre-made stuff, it's usually looked down on. That kind of stuff is the stuff that takes time in a game now. The art, the music, level design, the actual artistry of game design is the stuff that takes time out of it. I mean, some games have impressive feats of programming to do certain things, like, I don't know, Spyro the Dragon? It's a bad example, but that's that's a game that is very impressive programming feats for when it was made, to actually make that game work how it did on the PlayStation. But that's a whole other subject. Hotline Miami was made in Game Maker. Undertale made in Game Maker. You know, stuff like that. One of the best things your computer engineering degree taught you was how to Google answers to questions. Yeah. I mean, even before Google, I think one of the best skills that school was, in my opinion, what school is really about is learning how to, like, learn, as in learning how to research, you know? And I mean, that's easy for me to say as somebody who dropped out of college, but that's always what I thought it was about. And if you're good at finding information on your own and, you know, not just stealing stuff and remembering it, learning it, like, I know you're good at that, Cat. I mean, shit, all the stuff you do with your fish, I don't understand half of what you say, and you don't have to look most of it up, but I think that's what actual intelligence is to me, in my brain, is people who can learn and, like, retain information. Kind of like how you made that environment for your last class. If you really wanted to, since you already have it all imported into Unreal, you could fairly easily add in some enemies to make a simple FPS. Yeah, you could. Exactly, Cappy. You could. You could reuse that asset. You could just stick it in Unreal, and you could really... It's so easy to just add in the other stuff. You're sorry? Don't be sorry. That wasn't... Why are you sorry? That was a compliment. I don't... What are they... What? Me saying I don't understand what you're saying is not a complaint. I learn what you're saying because you explain it to me. If I don't understand, I ask you. But anyway, don't. Yeah, don't. That was a compliment. Don't take that weird. Don't be weird. For not explaining, you do explain. God damn it! I was just using you as an example. Ah, fuck. Why do you have to take it so bad? Now apologize. Apologize for taking my compliment as an insult. Nah, you're cool, Cat. Don't worry about it. I know most of what you were talking about now, because you've explained it to me, or I learned through, like, watching you do it. Anyway. Game design is very streamlined. I mean, to the point where games can be made by simplistic AI nowadays. There was a game I played on, I think, Mystery Meat the week before last. And while it was complete garbage, it was completely made by AI and it worked. And it was functional as a video game. It had a main menu you could move. There was, like, you know, environments. It wasn't good. Nobody would buy it, but it was made by AI. So... I guess what I'm getting at, if AI can replicate the simplistic designed elements of game design, I think anybody can really learn to make a game, if they put their mind to it. I mean, look, I made an RPG engine in Ren'Py without much effort. And it wasn't that hard, it was just buggy. And I barely knew what I was doing. Somebody who knew what they were doing, sure, they could have done a better job, but I didn't know what I was doing, and I think it went pretty well. So, you know. I don't know. I've lost the thread of this conversation, but...
We've got orders to attack the enemy base and wipe these slime suckers off the planet. No way. We're not going near that base until somebody...
you know, here's an interesting... shit like Skyrim, you know, a lot of Bethesda developed games, not published. Bethesda publishes a lot more games than they develop nowadays, but... You know, Starfield, Skyrim, they're all made on, like, the same engine. And that's another thing. You know, you may look at a game and go, wow, this is impressive. A lot of it is just reusing the same codes and assets over and over and repurposing them. I mean, Majora's Mask is a good example. As well. An example of a game I don't hate, actually, even. That game is entirely repurposed code. And assets. And it's amazing. All it required was like a vision. You know what I mean? I don't know. Hopefully I've lost track of what I was saying. Hopefully it meant something to someone. I will conclude what I was saying by... If you want to make a thing, just make a thing. That's easier said than done, though, isn't it? These are the most generic-looking aliens. They look like every alien in every, like, 80s cartoon. Just big blobs with eyeballs on their heads.
That was a close one, Sarge. Thanks for the backup. I tripped over these gravity boots while I was running from the Tyrannoids. I believe they're your size.
Why do you know my shoe size?
Hey, Skid.
Hi, Weird World. Welcome.
Awesome. A few minutes ago, this totally tricked out space limo rolls up, and dude, you won't believe who was in it. Courtney Gears.
Uh-oh. Were you spotted?
No way, man. I've been staying out of sight, keeping a low profile. I'm like a shadow, dude.
And you're sure it was her?
Totally. She even autographed my t-shirt.
Oh,
you know how much this thing is worth?
Space Cat? Yeah, pretty much.
Hold on a sec, bro. Somebody's coming. Hey, if you
Space Furry, the Lombax.
The bidding starts at 300 bolts. Whoa, chill out, man. Hey!
Skid's in trouble. We better get back to the Obani Moons.
I guess Ratchet is a space clack. Clack? A space clack. Oh, he's got the space clack. Oh no. What was it? What was the fake what was the fake like disease I came up with? Was it was just the Clank, wasn't it? If you have sex with an android, you get the Clank. I think that's what it was. Why is my audio behaving so strangely? But yeah, I hope you're doing well. You getting ready for bed? Nice. Nice. Give me a sec. Oh, that's why. I had the volume for this turned down on my audio mixer. You are here and you have something for me. Okay. Where's here? Are you outside my door? For anybody watching this on VOD or just listening, this is not a random, like, chat member. This is my friend Kat who lives with me. I have not been stalked, do not worry. Is this Star Wars? No. This is Ratchet and Clank. It is a action platformer series created around the PlayStation 2 era. And, it's very good. It's one of my favorite series of all time. And you get a bunch of weird guns, and you're a space cat with a robot friend on your back. And you save the world. universe is... Also, it has a lot of potty humor. You see people going, I'm at your door in chat all the time. I know. I know. In this case, it's true, but most of the time it's just a, you know, memery. You're about to be? Okay. Star Wars, but furry. Sure. I would say it has more like Sunday morning, Saturday morning cartoon vibes than Star Wars. Star Wars is very space opera and dramatic. This isn't very dramatic. It's very silly. I guess if you want to compare it to Star Wars still, I would say it's closer to Spaceballs, the Star Wars parody, than Star Wars itself. Actually, that's a pretty apt comparison. Oh, you know what? I could see why you might confuse it for Star Wars, because there's a lightsaber. That's actually a cheat code. Hang on. It's a cheat code you get if you play the demo. I don't know. I don't know why it's in here. It's a code that you got from beating the demo, and it gives you the lightsaber. And I don't know. I'm still waiting for somebody to just drop in and like explain that to me. You're kidding because you don't care. Still. I'm gonna continue the thread of conversation. But yeah, oh my god, the camera. Actually, I'm trying to think. There's a lot of... Most of the races in this aren't, like, furry. They're kind of, like, slimy. There's a lot of slimy. You watch the first 4 and then them stay in your brain. Do you mean episodes 1 through 4? Or do you mean episodes 4, 5, and 6? And then episode 1? Oh. If you... Yeah, okay. I can see why you'd be disappointed in Star Wars if you started with episode 1. Oh god, that's a thing. That's a thing we have... That's a thing. I didn't even think about that. Nowadays, people don't know that. The series, was not intended to be multiple films. It was originally just going to be episode 4. 4 was painfully boring to you. I agree with that. I actually don't like episode 4, but I like 5 and 6. I think A New Hope is kind of boring. Actually, I don't really like... I don't know. I have to remember. I think 6 is the one I liked the most as a kid, and then I like episode 3. But yeah, I mean, you want to watch... Generally, people recommend you watch them 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, and then if you really like it, you can watch the terrible Disney films, 7, 8, and 9. At least that's you know, that's how I would recommend to watch it. But I'm not a huge Star Wars fan. Though I will admit, episode 3 made me cry as a child. One moment. I was delivered burger. Hello, chat. I'm back. Sidious, the 2D clone Star Wars movie. I've actually never seen the Clone Wars. That is one thing I've been told I need to watch many times. If anybody here in chat likes the Clone Wars and you think I should watch it, feel free to tell me that I should watch it. it'll probably be about 1% more likely for me to watch it for every person who says it, so. The 6-armed robot guy. Oh, General Grievous. Yeah. Sidious is like a title. It's like a title. It's like saying, this is a bad example, but it's like saying, like doctor or deacon, you know? Sorry, I'm eating fries. Okay. But yeah, General Grievous. I like Grievous. He's funny.
General Kenobi.
I always liked the idea of General Grievous and Obi-Wan getting married. I don't know what I'm talking about. He's so badass and threatening and scary in the movie he's weak and pathetic. I think that's like the whole point. I always took the point of Grievous to be... it's all a facade. Like, he's hiding behind this scary, robotic, 6-armed, like, you know, monstrous facade, but really he's just like a fragile, withered old man in a suit, you know? Much like Darth Vader, I guess. How many fanfictions do you think exist of that? Oh, plenty.
Strafing is a very effective tactic during a firefight. To strafe, hold down L2 or R2 while running.
Why is it teaching me how to strafe at this point in the game? I already know how, thankfully, but... You liked him better when he gave you nightmares? That's fair. I like when characters have some depth to them. I don't know. I don't know if Grievous is a good character or not. I haven't seen his, you know, stuff in the Clone Wars, which is a big part of his stuff, because he's not alive very long in Episode 2. Much like Darth Vader, or Darth Maul is not alive very long in Episode 1. Your ad block stopped working? Fuck, I'm sorry. I actually don't have any... Even if I could recommend ad block without Twitch getting mad at me, I don't have any to recommend, because I don't actually know any ad blocks that work for Twitch, because I don't watch Twitch anymore. The one channel the channels I occasionally watch are like my friends, or like Vinny. But I don't really watch Vinny live, and my friends, I get gift subs to them. Pretty reliably. I would not be surprised how many people are horny for Darth Maul. I would if I was a sexual creature, I would be one of them. He's quite something. Like, stop. uBlock? uBlock does not work for Twitch. I use uBlock. Does not work for Twitch. Or if it does, I'm doing something wrong. And if I'm doing something wrong and it does work for Twitch, probably don't say that in chat. Not that Twitch is like watching my chat, but you know. Dark Mole? Darth Maul's pretty cool. I don't know. I like him. I've read some info on his lore, like from a wiki, because I didn't want to watch the Clone Wars because it seemed like a big commitment. And he seems like a cool character. I like the way his stuff goes. I don't know. Star Wars is just kind of edgy in a lot of parts. I mean, look at Anakin. You know, next to Topher Grace in Spider-Man 3, he's like the second, you know, he's like the biggest edgy meme of all time. But that's cool. I actually, what do you mean? Oh, if anybody has good recommendations for mobile ad block that works specifically with Chrome browser on like mobile with iPhone, if you want to link that in my Discord, maybe. Firefox is good. Does Firefox have built-in ad block on mobile? I used to use Firefox. That used to be my browser of choice a long time ago. It has free ad block extensions. So does Chrome, just not on mobile. At least not that I can find. Did I go backwards? Fuck! I went in a circle! Son of a bitch! How did that even happen? What do you mean? Did one of the checkpoints spawn me facing backwards? Ugh. Oh, it did. The one with the disco ball up here. This music's kind of interesting. Also, if this isn't the most like Tron fucking thing I've ever seen, this whole like level, gonna go eat. Okay, goodbye, cat. Thank you for food. Oh my god. Did I get them all? That was easy. Is there any, like, Tron video games? There has to be, like, a good Tron video game, right? Like, the whole crux of Tron is it's a video game. Surely that has a good... Surely the series based in a video game has a good video game adaptation, right? Right? What the fuck is this room? Oh my god. Continue point. Nice.
This is the testing laboratory for the Biobliterator.
Let's see what Nefarious has been up to.
Whoa! Like I never knew you were this kinky, Miss Gears.
Don't you ever shut up.
No, he doesn't.
Okay, I'll zip it. Man, the guys aren't gonna believe this.
Like, destroy all squishies, dude.
They turned Skid into a robot? That's impossible.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense.
Dr. Nefarious.
Don't be afraid, Ratchet. The transformation doesn't hurt.
I'd be cool with it.
Much.
What's wrong with getting turned into a robot?
Besides, I think you'll enjoy being a robot.
Let's see if you can fight better than you can sing.
Damn. Wait, doesn't he like her singing? Oh, wait, no, he likes her, assets. This is the second series I've played through that has a pop star boss in it. Somebody really likes to shoot pop stars in the game industry. I mean, there's Ape Escape is the one I'm thinking of, obviously. And then this. Is there another game where you shoot pop stars? Do you fight a pop star in Honey Pop Chainsaw? Lollipop Chainsaw? I feel like you might. I know you fight Elvis. Don't say, oops, I did it again. Don't. Ugh. Oops, I did it again. I can't hear her. I want to hear her shitty line. Hang on. There's no voice volume, is there? There's never a voice volume setting in a video game. I still can't hear her. Break it down! Who thought it was a good idea to make this so quiet? Oh, hello. There's gotta be more games where you fight pop stars. Don't. Just don't. I'm gonna shoot my hot lava goo all over you. That wasn't working very well. Don't stick at me! Uh-oh. Come on, man! What are you doing? I'm not moving the controller at all, it's just kind of doing this. Of course it stops when I point it out, yeah. I think when I obliterate Miss Gears here, I will probably switch to... Well, I'll probably go for break. And then I'll come back with Mario. That sounds like a good plan to me. Why did I call her Miss Gears? Why am I being polite? She's trying to kill me. God, the shoot button being on circle is really inconvenient when you also need to jump. I'm glad it switched to R1 in the next game. Even though the next game is arguably, you don't really need the R1 because you don't really jump much. So you don't have Clank. I don't know, chat, would you want to be turned into a robot? If it was like... That's it? Like, you just get turned into a robot. Nothing else happens, like... You're just a robot. Doesn't really seem like that bad of a deal, to be honest. You get to escape your flesh prison? I mean, I guess you wouldn't get to eat anymore. And other, you know, physical pleasures. Just like anything that would require human body. Could you decide what it looks like, or would it be a robot version of you? I mean, yeah, it'd be a robot version of you, but... If you're a robot, you can, like, modify yourself, right? Like, I don't know. I would imagine. If we're going by the logic of this game, Clank gets in, like, a big robot suit and becomes different from time to time. A line in Spy Kids? Did I just quote Spy Kids on accident? Did I? If I did, that's kind of funny. Oh, like in Spy Kids. Oh. Yeah. No, wait, no. Shit. Oh, she's almost dead. Ah! Oh, yeah, the robot, Junie and the other one. What are their names? I don't remember Spy Kids as well as I thought I did. If you can modify yourself, that would be sick. I would imagine. I don't see why not. Carmen. Carmen, yeah. Carmen. I remember Carmen talking a lot more. I don't remember most of what Junie says, but I remember the name Junie because Carmen always says the name Junie. Ronnie? No, not Ronnie. Who's Ronnie? Junie, yeah. Isn't that what I said? Have I been saying... No, I wasn't saying Ronnie, I was saying Junie. Wasn't I? Am I going crazy? Well, look, there's an option where no one is stupid. Did you know that? I also have... look, I forget things I say like 10 seconds after I say them on stream. I like her trying to, like, jiggle her robot tits. It's kind of funny. I just need to point that out. It's kind of funny. Like, what? What's the... Like, I don't... I like that was necessary, I guess, is what I'm getting at. Some designer at Insomniac was like, yeah, she needs to do that. Somebody really was traumatized by Britney Spears to make this boss, by the way. Like, I don't know what happened to you, but... Are you good? What does she do to you? Oh.
Get them, my pretties. Go!
Yeah, they can.
One disposable pop star. Disposed.
You okay?
Sounded like Scooby-Doo.
Transmission from the Phoenix.
We've located Nefarious' star cruiser. It's refueling at the Zeldrin starport. Quark is already on his way there.
It might be a trap. I think Courtney Gears was setting us up. Even so, it could be our only chance to stop Nefarious. We'll meet Quark at the starport.
Be careful, Ratchet.
Come on,
no.
Clank. We'll come back for Skid later.
Like destroy all squishies and stuff.
Yeah, man. Okay, maybe actually I take back what I said. He seemed kind of zombified. It seems like they make you into a second-class citizen robot instead of a normal robot. So I don't know about that one. I do remember as a kid thinking, I just want to jump in this seat and become a robot. Is that an option? Why can't I do that? Bad video game. That was an actual, like, thing I thought as a child. Annihilator. Alright. Let's, back to life. I don't want to go to the starport. We'll go back to the ship for now. Meow. Oh. Alright. I'm gonna go on break. I'll be back. 5-10 minutes, as usual. I'm gonna eat my burg right here and take a bathroom break. And then I will return with Paper Mario for an hour or two-ish. I'll ping the Discord when I'm back. If you plan to stick around, go get food or whatever else you gotta do.